Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. How are you? I love you. So first and foremost, I had a woman message me and ask me, hey, you made a story about controlling your emotions as a woman, and how do I do that? So since I don't make content for women, I just felt like this would be a really good thing, because a lot of women, especially with the videos I've been uploading, have been repeating the same patterns of acting irate, going off at the mouth, being disrespectful, or, just not being able to control their emotions or control their anger. So I'm just gonna talk about that all in one video. So that's the topic of the day. And thank you for you, girl, because this is a good topic. So I can speak on this fully because, guys, at one point, I was not okay with my emotions. Like, I would get easily triggered, pissed. Y'all be thinking I'm like that now, but no, I'm just passionate. There's a difference. I am very much in control of my fucking demeanor, the way I carry myself, and how I speak. I know exactly what I'm saying and what I'm doing, y'all. So please understand that. So as a grown adult, you will learn over time that we all make mistakes. We've all been toxic. We've all said things we shouldn't have said. We've all done something bad. Ain't nobody perfect. I'm not even a perfect woman. And I just like saying that because I need you guys to understand I was never like this. It took me so long to become like this. You know what I mean? I think I'm barely, 2 years into my healing, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, or almost 2 years. So I want to be able to help women master their emotions and be able to gather their thoughts properly, communicate, and not do that little games, oh, he'll guess it shit. No, we're not doing that. So if you want to be put on game, ladies, I continue to tell you, follow me so you guys can get some tips, because I'm trying to help y'all. If you can see what I'm truly doing with this, I'm trying to help men understand you guys better so it's easier to date you guys. That's why I'm saying certain things and y'all get all mad and say, oh, girl code, you shouldn't say this, you shouldn't say that. But you guys are playing the, oh, he needs to guess, he needs to this. It's not working. Are you not seeing what's happening? Divorce rates are high, all that. It's not working. So clearly, let's try a new technique. If you see the same thing not working over and over again, it's not working, baby. And I don't mean that to attack you, but let me go ahead and help you, mama. The first thing that I want to say is, when you are speaking to a man or you feel like you're getting emotional, you need to state that. There is nothing wrong with saying, babe, I am getting pissed, or I am getting upset. I need space, or could you help me? I know that a lot of women don't like saying that because, again, women don't, for whatever reason, we are stubborn. We are so stubborn, we don't want to do that. But ladies, closed mouths do not get fed. And you have to understand this. The more you communicate things, the better he will understand you, and there's no room for, assuming. You don't want him to assume things. You don't want him to think, oh, she don't like me, or I'm not worth the conversation. And stonewalling somebody is disrespectful. If you stop talking to somebody while they're trying to talk to you, I think that's the most disrespectful thing. Unless you've said, hey, babe, I'm getting irate, I'm getting upset, and he keeps going, that's a different story. So now, the one thing that I highly recommend with women is working out. Start working out. Start channeling your emotions. Also, start meditating. Meditating will help you get your emotions under wrap. If you don't know how to meditate, there are so many videos on YouTube. And the reason why I say working out is because everybody needs to work out. We all have anxiety in some form. We all have depression in some form, whether it's small or large. And we all have issues that we need to work on. Nobody's perfect. So if you're not sitting there in the gym working on that, getting that anger out, channeling that anger, channeling your emotions, how do you think you're going to handle life? And not everybody works out. I understand this. Some women like to do yoga. Some women like to paint. Whatever you do to meditate or whatever, or to feel good, to handle your emotions, do that. But with that being said, ladies, I'll give you some examples. So if you're sitting down with a guy or whatever, and say he was texting a girl or whatever, not texting a girl, he liked the picture. Your approach is going to be, why the fuck are you liking pictures? Why are you this? Why are you that? And now look what you just did. You created an unsafe space. So now guess what he's going to do back to you? You created that dynamic for you guys to scream at each other. Why? What's the point? And you know what I've noticed with a lot of men, especially if they've had mothers that were not good, they get used to their moms talking to them a certain way, getting upset, doing certain things. You can trigger their inner child. You can trigger their PTSD. Nobody wants to be talked to and scolded like you're their mother. Remember, you're their partner. You don't own them. Same thing with y'all men. You don't own them. So come to him and be like, hey, babe, I've noticed that you like so-and-so's picture. It does make me feel insecure. Could you please stop doing that? And if you have to ask why, ask why. I don't see what's wrong with women with asking certain things, with communicating. And the reason why I say that is because how are you laying in bed with somebody constantly, yet you can't tell them things? You cannot get upset if your relationship dynamic is not working, if you're not putting in the work. You know what I mean? That's like me having a super skinny body and I want to get gains. How's that going to happen if I'm just complaining about it? I got to put in the work. So ladies, another thing I'm going to recommend to you guys too as well There's a book called Master Your Emotions. It is on Amazon. It literally makes you print out like, what, 49 pages. And then you have to send a code or whatever, send your email to them, and they'll send you stuff through your email every day, making sure you're reading the book. And this will help you control your emotions. Another thing, if you're not aware with yourself and in tune with yourself, you're never going to understand where that trigger's coming from. Is he doing something that bothered you from your past? Is it your ex? What is it? You see what I'm saying? So I want to add as well is make sure before you get into a relationship that you are over your past, that you are over things that happened to you. Now, it is okay to be in a relationship if you want to heal with that person, but letting your insecurities from your past trigger you to get you mad and, you know, take it on your new partner, that's wrong. Because no man or woman should have to pay for somebody else's trauma that they gave you. Like, why are you treating me like Tyrone and he beat you up and I never touched you? You see what I'm saying? I get it. It's PTSD. It's something you need to work through. But you have to understand that we don't need to be putting that on somebody else. That's a lot of baggage, especially for us. We're young, trying to get to know each other, do all that. Nobody wants to be in a relationship that's difficult, you guys. Relationships are already hard. So if you're making them harder with arguing, screaming, yelling, and you're creating that dynamic, please do not complain. And ladies, I don't know if you guys really understand this. There's two ways to approach things. You could be sweet and soft-spoken. This is why men talk about submission. We're not talking about be, you know, what do you call it? Be a beat or a slave, like you guys say, and just take it. Nobody's saying that. But just like I gave you an example, if you are doing certain things and you yell at him and he yells at you back, how are you going to get upset? How does that work in your favor? All you're doing is creating that unsafe space to make him yell at you back. And you can't be mad. That's like making fun of somebody, and when they make fun of you, you're upset. But you started it. You see what I'm saying? So we have to take accountability with this. Another thing that I've noticed as well, ladies, put the drinks down. Stop drinking and stop smoking if you do not have your emotions under wraps. I talk to so many women and dozens of women on my, when I counsel people and do sessions. And you know what they do all the time? They'll complain about, oh, my anger issues, my this, my that, and they're drinking bottles. Alcohol's a depressant, you guys. It's going to make it worse. Whatever you're feeling, it's going to amplify it. And if you're smoking, it's going to make you overthink even more, especially if you don't handle it. In the moment, you might think that it's helping you, but in the long effects of it, it's really not. Why don't you go and look at the side effects of things like that and then come back here, baby, because it's not good. And I can give you an example, Krishan Rock. You see what I'm saying? Like, she's a beautiful woman, but the way she acts when she drinks, she's already naturally like that. Like me, I can't even speak because I'm a natural quick to pop off. But when I drink, it's a different story. Why do you think I try not to do that? I have a drink every now and then, but I don't drink or smoke anymore for that reason, because I don't want to act like that, you guys. I don't want to be that type of woman. And I want to be able to be level-headed so I can communicate efficiently and talk to you efficiently. Understand this. Men speak logically. We speak emotionally. So if you're sitting there yelling, screaming, acting irate and all that, he is going to get tired of you and he is not going to want to talk to you. So I'm letting you know this now. It's better to communicate and create that safe space for your man. Learn to calm your voice down. Learn to talk in a healthier tone. If you don't know how to do this, write things down. Be sweet about it. Don't be disrespectful. And this might help you. Talk to your partner as if it would be your child. Would you scream at your child? Would you get in your child's face? Would you shame your child? No, you shouldn't be doing that. So think of your man the same way. If you want respect from a partner, you have to give it. And yes, I do know, ladies, there are men out here who dog people out and that are rude and all that stuff. I get that. But if that's the case, you need to leave. You see what I'm saying? But communication is key in a relationship, and so is comprehension. So if you're acting emotional and irate, ladies, please understand where that's coming from. Whether it's trauma, is he doing something to you? Whatever it is, communicate that to him. Say it in a softer tone. Try not to cuss. Don't shame him. And we have to stop with a lot of the accusations. Like, a lot of women like to bicker and argue and fight, and they keep that chaos going. For what? And you have to understand this too, ladies. Take it from somebody who knows. Say you have a family who's very, very argumentative. I come from a Latina household, baby. My family's Hispanic. My dad's black. But they're very irate the way they talk and how they, as you can tell, my voice is like that sometimes. So if you have a family dynamic like that and you're raised into that, you got to break that shit. You got to break it, baby. And if I could do it, you could do it. There is no point of talking to somebody with disrespect and then trying to think that you're going to get a good outcome out of that. You see what I'm saying? Like, if you want somebody to listen to you, you have to understand your approach is everything. If I sat here and told you, hey, babe, can you go do the dishes or whatever? Maybe, after we could do a little something. Or, babe, do the fucking dishes. You're not doing shit. You're freaking shitty at, like, that is not going to make your man get up and want to do anything for you. And trust me, I know, because I have guys help me, at least the guys I've been with. So I'm not understanding why you wouldn't grasp that. You see what I'm saying? So ladies, get your emotions under wraps. Work out, start reading. There are so many books and so many YouTube videos on how to master emotions, how to bring yourself in feminine energy. You see what I'm saying, ladies? You're beautiful, you're loved, and you do not need to act like that. If that person's not respecting you and you need to act chaotic to get your point across, maybe that person's not for you. If that person is making you so upset and you're getting so bothered, maybe that person's not for you. You see what I'm saying? But if you're not communicating, ladies, please understand, mastering your emotions is everything. Because once you master your emotions and you don't get easily triggered, guess what happens now? You were able to communicate with your partner properly. Does that make sense? So I hope that kind of helped you guys. If you need any more tips, let me know. But I highly recommend getting this book and start doing different things, ladies. Stop watching certain shows. Stop watching cheating shows. Stop watching shows that are getting you agitated. I'm not gonna lie to you. I have that novela Latina stuff in me. I used to watch Love and Hip Hop, all that stuff, Bad Girls Club. And I would look at my man like, you better not be doing that. Guys, I'm very honest with y'all. I don't need to lie for nothing. I used to be very off at the mouth, you know? I wasn't the best. And now I don't do stuff like that anymore because I don't watch stuff like that. I don't watch TV at all anymore, guys. I do sometimes, but it ain't shows like that. It's Baki, anime, something about nature, something about, you know, documentaries. I'm always trying to learn things now and educate myself. Ladies, please do the work. I promise you, if you get your emotions under wrap now, by the time you have kids, you'll be set. I feel like a lot of people don't understand this. If we don't critique ourselves and get better as women and men, when we have kids, guess what we're going to be doing? Putting all that trauma onto our kids. And imagine if you're easily agitated now, you get worked up now, you can't take constructive criticism. How are you going to do that when you have a child? How are you going to be able to speak with your child? You're going to yell, scream, and be upset? We have our moments. That's okay. It's okay to have moments. But if you're constantly mad, bickering, upset, you need to understand, is it you that you're upset with? Is it an insecurity thing? What's happening? So like I said, this book is going to help you with everything you need to know. And also, ladies, self-love affirmations for Black women. All these books are on Amazon. So please, ladies, just do the work for yourselves. And I promise you, work out, eat clean, take care of yourself, have a better mindset. Stop thinking negative. If your mindset's thinking, oh, he's cheating, oh, he's this, oh, he's that, redirect your mindset to not think like that. It's hard and it's a lot of work, but please do it. It does work, ladies. And I'm saying this because I'm doing the work. And guys, I don't feel the same way that I did before. I don't need to react to everything. Yes, because of social media, I come off very judgy, things like that. But guys, I don't go to people and be popping off and doing all that, especially with guys I'm talking to or guys I like. And that's the reason why guys will gravitate towards you, because they want to be around a woman who can handle her stuff, who's emotionally intelligent. And you know why guys like me? And I'm not trying to toot my own horn. It's the honesty I have. It's the, excuse me, I'm a little bit upset. Just give me 1 second to take a breather. I'll come right back and talk to you. And that's another thing, ladies. Don't ignore your man. Stop ignoring your man. Stop withholding certain things. Like, if he's trying to make an effort, take that as a really good sign, because there's a lot of people who don't do that. So if somebody's trying in your life, do that. But you got to try for yourself first. Do the work. I love you guys. Have a good one. If you guys need any more tips, let me know.